everyone. So I know this topic is like super late, but my kids have been sick and I have been sick and my fiance has been sick for the past month. So I'm getting to it now. I actually did this video already on my camera and I can't get it to upload. It keeps saying error after like 3 hours of uploading. So I gave up. So I'm recording from my cell phone, and sometimes the video and audio get out of sync, so I'll apologize ahead of time if that happens, because I know it can be super annoying. So yeah, this topic is crunchy munchies, and I'm basically just going to do a short version of what I had recorded, because I'm not going to go and record everything else again, because I don't have time. So some of the things that we like to make in our house, we love to make homemade cereal bars. I still do buy them sometimes, just I don't always have time to make them a whole big batch up and freeze them and stuff like that, so I do buy them sometimes. My kids love cereal bars, and they're really easy to take on the go and give them one if they're hungry while we're out and they just need a little snack to tie them over until we can get home. So these, basically the only ingredients you need are butter or margarine or whatever you use, sugar. I use brown sugar. You can use any sugar replacement that you like. You need oats. The recipe actually calls for like oat flour, but I find they're better if you just use like whole oats. I just use the quick oats. And you need both brown, like whole wheat flour, and white flour. I've tried making them with just the whole wheat flour because I rarely ever use white flour, but they just don't turn out right. I noticed they're a little dry, so after some playing around, I just decided to use both the whole wheat and the white flour and use equal parts. So I think the recipe is like, for a double batch, I think it was 1 cup of butter or whatever you use, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1 cup of white flour, 1 or 1.5 cups of the oats or oat flour, whatever you're using. And that's pretty much it. And then you would mix that all up, and it makes a mixture, and then you can either put it in like a baking pan or a muffin pan. If you do it in a muffin pan, you just press some into the bottom of it, and then you put like a spoonful of jam in for the middle filling. We like the organic triple berry jam, but you could use any jam that you like, whether you make homemade jam or you buy jam or whatever. You could use that. Strawberry jam is a little tricky because it's usually really chunky, so they don't turn out as well, but it would still work. And then you take like the other half of the mixture. I don't know if I said this, but you want to split the mixture in half in the first place, and then you put that on top so that it makes like a little round filled cookie shape. If you're using a baking pan, then you would put the other half of the mixture over the top, and then you can cut it into the bars when you're done. Put it in the oven on 350 for like, I don't even know, I don't follow like a recipe, I just watch it, so I'd say no longer than 15 minutes, I think. Just watch until it's golden brown and looks yummy. You want to wait until they're completely cool to cut them up, or else it gets a little messy. You can freeze them, and they're still yummy when you thaw them. So yeah, those are really yummy. What else do I make? I make my kids and my fiance, they all love these, they're mini bread bowls with spinach dip in the middle. So basically you'd use any type of bread or dough or whatever that you want to use, and you press it into a muffin tin, leaving like a dent in the middle, and then you would make a spinach dip and put a spoonful of spinach dip in the middle of it, and then pop it in the oven for however long you need to cook your dough for. And you can use it as like a replacement to like garlic bread if you're having like spaghetti or something. We'll make those instead of making garlic bread sometimes. Basically all you need for spinach dip, what I use is I use sour cream, cream cheese, spinach, garlic, and pepper. What else did I put in it? I think that's pretty much it. I just kind of blend it all together. I wilt the spinach in the pan with the garlic and some olive oil. And then I add that to the sour cream and cream cheese mixture. And then mix it all up and put it in the little bowls. So that's super yummy. We're not vegan, so we do like eat dairy and eggs and stuff like that. I don't eat meat though, but my kids do, and my fiance, well, he pretty much only eats meat. What else do I make? I haven't made smoothies in a while, but we really do love smoothies. They're super yummy. I really love strawberry banana smoothies, so those are my favorite ones to make. I don't use a blender. I have a blender, but I don't like cleaning it, so I use the Bullet, which is kind of like a blender food processor thingy. I also make homemade baby food. My kids are older now and don't eat baby food, but when they did eat baby food, I made homemade baby food. For veggies, I would just cook the veggies and until they're like super soft, and then put them in the Bullet and add a little bit of water that I cook them with into it. If you need a thinner puree for like a younger baby, if your baby likes chunky purees, then you don't really need to add water. And then I would like blend it up and put it in these little containers and stick it in the freezer. And then I had perfect portion size ready to go. It was super easy and way cheaper than buying baby food. I did buy baby food for a little bit when I had my first child. And let me tell you, I don't know why I did that. You know, I would just make baby food from now on, which I have done so far. With my daughter, she didn't really eat purees a lot. I had made a whole bunch and had it in my freezer, and then she just, by the time she was interested in eating, she was about 9 months old, and she didn't really like purees. We had tried them a couple times around 6 or 7 months, and she didn't really take to them, so we're like, hey, we'll just wait till she wants it, I guess. And she basically went straight on to like soft finger food, so I had a whole bunch in my freezer already made up that I didn't use. Sorry I keep switching hands. I'm tired and my arm is getting tired of holding this up. I've had a long month, and our wedding is coming up in 15 days, so as you can imagine, I've been busy. Anyways, what else do I make? I bake really a lot. Like whenever I can, I just bake. A lot of the time it is like more like dessert stuff. I like to bake, you know, apple crisp and different types of fruit crisp and cookies and pie and stuff like that for special occasions. It's our daughter's 2nd birthday this weekend, and I'll be making pumpkin spice cupcakes for her cake. I've never made them before, so hopefully they turn out well. If you have any really great recipes, post them below so that I can use it, because I still haven't picked a specific recipe that I want to use yet. Thanks. Bye.